Retail Week is brought to you by Nutrisphere N, Nitrogen Fertilizer Manager, protecting your nitrogen from all three forms of loss. Welcome again to another edition of CropLife Retail Week. I'm back reunited with Eric after a couple weeks of traveling hither and yon.
Yes.
You were kind of all over the place. I've been in the office, keeping the home fires burning while you guys have been all over.
Out and about. Yeah, I actually first spent a week in Iowa visiting with a bunch of folks. Last week I was at the Agribusiness Global Trade Summit in Las Vegas, which was a very good event, well attended. But going back to Iowa, one of the things I was there to attend was Ag Leader's 25th anniversary open house. And here's a short clip with the man himself, the founder of Ag Leader, Al Myers, talking about the company and precision ag through the years.
In the last 25 years, precision ag has experienced widespread adoption, and today many farmers can't imagine farming without that. However, I also know that the market is still young and there are many farms who are just starting to adopt the technology. That's why we decided to hold the Tech My Farm giveaway contest.
So that's what Al had to say about precision in brief. And a couple other folks I visited with Case IH. They had a nice little field day on July 31st where I got to see their new Trident combination liquid dry unit, which will be at the Maggie show. And actually, coincidentally, I will be at Maggie as well coming up next week in Bloomington, as will most of the industry. We're going to be seeing, Paul, several new products coming into the marketplace, new market product debuts, and we're not going to have one, not two, but three showstopper girls walking around the show grounds taking votes for your favorite product at the show that will then be the recipient of the 2017 Showstopper Award.
It's great. It's been a while since we've had a Maggie that had so many new products, so it
Amen.
should be serious competition for the Showstopper Award and for the product of the year later on in
Correct.
2017. So also in the news, consolidation on the retail side.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we got a couple coming up here, and as of September 1st, we'll have Ceres and North Central Cooperative formally combining in Indiana. We also have Dow and DuPont on that same day, which will finally have their merger come together. And actually, Paul, under the heading of If First You Don't Succeed, Try Again, we found out this week that the folks at North Central Farmers Elevator and Wheat Growers in South Dakota have decided to once again try a unification vote. So they'll put that to their membership here at the end of the month as well.
Interesting. And that was one that I think based on the circumstances, I heard that would probably come up again at some point in the future. Just the timing wasn't correct or something, but I would imagine that's probably earmarked to make a safe landing this time around.
Yes, exactly. And of course, another in a string of cooperatives that we've seen across the country merging their operations to increase efficiencies and reduce their costs. So after the break, we'll talk about a couple more things going on in the marketplace.
Over the 9+ years, they've done over 400 trials, side-by-side replicated trials, and we've shown that 90% of the time we've had a positive yield response with Nutrisphere. So 90% of the time a crop producer out of those 400+ trials could expect a positive response. That positive response is average 10 bushel an acre across all 400+ trials.
Well, of course, the travel isn't over for us. As we said, Eric is heading to Maggie next week, and then 2 weeks from now, in fact, a week from this coming Monday, after the weekend on the 28th, is the Innovation Series meeting. If you are interested in that, it's a terrific agenda. Again, John Fulton and Nick Ulick are going to do some terrific presentations. We're really focused in on the retail dealership that's focused on precision agriculture, as well as consultants and really anyone who's got precision ag as a business kind of as a focus. There's going to be some really good presentations there in trying to find ways to extract value and build better precision programs. So precisionaginnovation.com is the website. Feel free to check that out, and we'd love to see you there. The other thing after that, of course, we got Farm Progress that's coming up as well, and there's always a lot to see there. We'll be checking that out for a day.
Yes.
And taking a walk around the grounds. And of course, one other thing, it's that time of year that you get a special visit in your email and in mailboxes from Eric, who will be sending out the CropLife 100 survey forms that we do annually for those of you who have traditionally filled those out. We really appreciate it when you do it because, again, we've been doing this for
34 years.
34 years now, and so you can trust us to keep this information confidential. It goes into aggregate, and we use it to kind of help guide the industry in where it's going, in terms of like major product movements and crop movements, as well as your attitudes toward what's going on in the market. And of course, we ask for some of the dollars in terms of revenue that you've gotten over the past year. And again, all those things are aggregated into numbers that we use to compare ourselves against past years. So it's very useful for the industries. It's very well used, and hopefully help you guide your business as you move forward. So I guess one thing is if you think you need to be on that list, give Eric a call or drop an email and ask him for a form. And if you're on that list, if you're big enough, we'll let you know, and we welcome you to do that. Or if there's anyone you know should be on the list that you want to alert us to, please feel free to do that as well.
Yeah, actually, Paul, like we said in the earlier part of this segment, with all the consolidation going on the cooperative side, there are a few slots available in the top 100 this year for new companies to come in. I know I've already had about 7 or 8 companies contact me about being included in this year's list, so they will be getting forms. And as Paul said, if you think you should have your company on the list or would like to give it a shot and fill out a form and see, you can email me at erics@croplife.com, which should be on the screen, and we will get you a form post-haste.
Okay. You had one other thing?
That's it.
That's it. All right. Well, thanks again for joining us, CropLife Retail Week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you to this week's video sponsor.